All right, and the Law Society of Kenya is today holding a press briefing at Gatanga Road at their offices, and currently speaking is LSK President Eric Theuri. Let's take a listen.
We similarly call on the judiciary and especially the magistrates handling the cases to insist on the DPP providing credible and cogent reasons before allowing the discontinuation of the charges. This is to assert the independence of the judiciary and prevent the courts from being an arena for settling scores and abuse of judicial time and resources. We've also similarly noted a disturbing trend at the Public Service Commission, which under Article 232 of the Constitution is required to ensure transparency and provision to the public of timely, accurate information, as well as ensure fair competition and merit as the basic principle of appointments. The Law Society notes that the Commission recently shortlisted about 477 candidates for the position of permanent secretaries, and without any credible explanation, expanded the list by another 108 candidates in a manner that speaks to taking instructions from other quarters and renders the ongoing interview a sham and a public relations exercise. The Law Society has also noted with concern comments and deliberations made by the Deputy President that evictions shall only be enforced after clearance by the sub-county security committees. This amounts to subjecting court decisions to the whims of the security committees and renders court adjudicative processes ineffective. Ultimately, this will encourage a culture of land grabbing and impunity and is a serious threat to the rule of law. The laws of the country have adequate provisions on how evictions are to be carried out. The courts have also delivered several decisions on the manner of carrying out evictions. The roadside declarations by the Deputy President cannot therefore substitute the law, and we urge the Deputy President to withdraw his remarks and uphold the rule of law and the Constitution, which he took an oath to protect. The Law Society also wishes to point out to members of the public that the courts have stayed the establishment of the office of the Chief Administrative Secretary. Therefore, unless the court orders are vacated, both the government and the public should refrain from participating in any actions in breach of the court order. We remind the public that in giving ourselves the Constitution, we resolved to have the rule of law and fidelity to the Constitution as our constant true north. We therefore must protect and uphold our Constitution at all costs, otherwise we invite anarchy and chaos. Ladies and gentlemen, that marks the end of our statement. We can take any questions.